Good morning, everybody. This is Robert with Deep Dot Cycle Block.
In 100 meters, turn right. Turn right toward.
Got a late start today. I tried to pay the internet for my kids before I left. Just got the bill this morning. Not easy to do.
In 150 meters, turn left onto...
Oh, I gotta go do something here. Hold on. Oh no, forgot something. Forgot something. Now I'm really late.
Turn left toward, then turn left. Turn left toward, then turn left.
Yes, I know, Google.
Everyone's at home with that
Juan, can you check to make sure I got my bank card? Are you sure? Can you look on the sofa for me? Look on the sofa for me, please. Okay. Bobby, be nice to Cap. I let go, she'll come back. Bye. So everybody, sorry about that. Having a rough time this morning. Rough time.
Turn right toward.
Having a rough time, everybody.
In 150 meters, turn left onto...
Alright, Google. Google's on the ball today, huh? Alright, so.
Turn left onto...
Oh, is my visor loose? Snap in, okay. You have your traffic since we're getting a late start. Hopefully there won't be any police on the bridge. We hope. Wow, so how's everybody today? Long time since we had a morning vlog, huh? And yet we have one, huh? Here we are, right?
Sharp left onto... Left.
So, big day yesterday. Big day yesterday, everybody.
In 200 meters, Slight right onto the ramp 2.
Yesterday, my youngest son, Apollo,
In 300 meters, turn right onto.
started choking on the marble with his mom. And his mom started screaming for me. And when I hear that kind of scream,
Continue on for 1 lap.
I'm scared to even look. You know? And Paul was choking. And oh my God. He's real little to do the Heimlich maneuver on. I tried it, but I was worried the marble was gonna go deeper. And he saw his mom hysterical, and that wasn't helping him. So I tried to pat his back, face down, and was running out of time, man. It was scary as hell. Scary as hell. You know, I am not gonna lie to you. So I try to stick my finger in his mouth, and he's biting my finger, bloody. And I could just barely reach the marble with my fingertips. And all I could think is, man, you're not gonna die. Not my Apollo. No way. I turned him upside down and tried to go another dig in it. I could barely feel the top, and I get it slide down.
Lap speed,
And I said,
19.2.
shit! And he was getting real bad. So I stuck my hand down there. One more time. Just reach down there. It was so slimy. So hard to get. By the luck of God, I got it out, man. Oh my God.
In 200 meters, turn right onto 257.
I got it out. And I'll tell you what. I stopped drinking beer.
Turn right onto 257 as
Oh, was just thinking about it. Gives me the heebie-jeebies, you know. If that didn't come out, I was actually thinking of what am I gonna use to try to rip a hole in his throat and give him a tracheotomy, whatever it has. which I truly have no idea how to properly do. But I was almost there. There'd be no time to take them out. So I don't even know what to do. I was gonna use a fucking shit. A knife or a screwdriver.
Turn left onto.
I was scared shit. But I didn't flip out. And I tried to stay cool. I'll tell you what.
Continue on for 2 kilometers.
If I would have for 1 second lost my nerve, Paul would be gone. If I would have been at work and not home, he'd be dead. You know, I had a fight. I had a fight with Wang, was about to go outside. I was about to go outside, man, and go work outside. You know, and I didn't. I didn't go outside. I was about to go outside and go work at a restaurant down the street or coffee shop because I had to do the video for the camp. And my wife was a little bit rough, but luckily I stayed home. If I wouldn't have stayed home, man, I'll tell you what, I would have lost this little boy. Dude, it's the most wonderful little angel, man. Oh, man. So, I won the lottery yesterday. A lot of people think getting lucky, go around the world, or win a brand new car, or a brand new house. No, man. I won my little boy's life. Better than all those other things, man. If she would have been in the countryside, she's on the ground praying. Like, man.
14:15.
So now I'm trying to teach her first aid. So I can't tell you how awesome that is, man. Well, anyhow. Anyhow, man, it's unbelievably lucky. And I just feel like so thankful, man. It's so happy. Life is so fragile, man. Oh man.
In 200 meters.
I gotta tell you, man, like
Speed 27.1.
that is just like, feels like the best thing I've ever done in my entire life was to be there. Okay, so anyways, Apollo is a great little boy. Now that his life is saved for today, you face the challenges of tomorrow, right? So what else is going on, man? Lots of stuff happening.
Continue on for 13.
My wife is, aside from getting, you know, one day, for one day she was stable. And lately, you gotta count it in days, right? So I'm thankful that she was stable for one day, and yeah. A lot of people might misunderstand my demeanor. Like on that bus video, there's a lot going on off the video you guys don't know about, man. There's a lot going on you do know about. But I try to be malleable. Lost a lot of air in my rear tire. I'm not sure if I have a slow leak in it or not. I'll check the tube, the pressure when I return tonight. If it's slow, I'll replace the tire. Slow me down, these leaks. So anyways, my wife, as I always done for many, many years. I always try to be forgiving. It's real tough, man.
21.5.
Why, she might be 30 years old. She's not like other people. Her age. Like I said, man, it's like she's my kid a lot, which sucks a lot because I need her to be an adult, you know? I need her teamwork. That's real important when you're a two-man crew, is to have a teammate you can count on. And I'm counting on her a lot. And almost every time I count on her, she lets me down. Like 9 out of 10 times. So I try to have situations that I don't have to count on her for nothing. But it's difficult, you know? Especially in this environment, always on the hustle, on the run, you know what I mean? So, I'm trying. If she goes into depression when I'm not home, you know, how she is when I leave, especially being bipolar. She could be very different when I return. Now, a lot of people will be like, oh, you sound like an asshole, like a orderly that's abusing the patients. And yeah, you know what? I agree. I do sound like that sometimes. And I'm trying to get that in check a little bit. But you gotta understand, man. She puts me through hell. Like in ways you can't imagine, right? Whenever she turns evil and she decides to do the evil things what only she can do, man, I'll tell you, man, I always try to stand back up and defend her, but it ain't easy being cheesy, you know what I mean? So not ready to give up. All those people saying divorce her. Divorce her, right? I don't know, man. I talked about that last ride though, so check out the last ride. And right after I talked about it, I got a call from Bobby saying she ran away. And she didn't run away. She was just drunk. And then I don't mean just drunk. Drunk and abusive, right? And like, she used to be able to drink. She wasn't always like this. Now she drinks. Now she drinks and she can't really drink anymore, man. I don't know, her medicine or her body. It's like, I used to enjoy drinking with her. But I never enjoyed seeing her get drunk. And like, I never enjoyed seeing myself get completely wasted or something, you know? And that's not what I'm talking about. I used to be able to like drink a little bit with her and not have it in and craziness, but I don't drink anymore. But like, she can't even drink a beer, man. And I don't mind. I wouldn't mind if she just, you know, I stopped drinking because of my health and I wanted to focus. I wasn't like crazy alcoholic, like, that's not why I stopped. So I mean, I wouldn't mind if she had like a couple beers. And like if she's doing her job or cooking or whatever she wants, yeah, I don't mind. Sure, have a beer, no problem. But she ain't like that now. Now a single beer. And I'm not joking, man. Sets off her depression. Or her mania. So like, if you're wondering, I'm not some kind of a super conservative rich person, like a religious person, and that's okay if you are. I don't want you to think like I am. I mean, nah, ain't nothing like that. Not at all, man. Not at all, man. I stopped drinking to try to get clarity, man. Like, focus my mind and try to be a better person just from having good focus, and try to control my desires and my, you know, like you feel good about having some beer, like you feel relaxed and pacified. Well, I wanted to have those same feelings, but I wanted to try to control myself to make sure that I only get them naturally, you know what I mean? Just my own personal journey, man, you know? I'm not saying everybody else has to walk that road, you know? That's just what I'm doing, because I got a mountain to climb, man. Mountain to climb. Right now I got my hands full of all these ticks, right? I sure do. So anyways, got a lot of YouTube videos up yesterday. We got 265 subscribers now, man. Awesome, man. We are branching out in every direction. You know, I know in my previous shows,
23.2.
I said that I was against drones, but I think I might try and get a drone, man. Now, imagine all these years and all the places. I'm sure with the drone, that could be pretty awesome. You know, like having it follow us on the bridge up here, through tunnels, through the side alley streets, through walking with the kids. They got these drones that do follow me, and alright, so what are the positive benefits? Well, like they could just follow you and get a good view of you, like on your side profile, in front, around. They have obstacle avoidance. So they won't hit other things. Like right here. If I had a drone follow me right now, I guess the drone would be able to go underneath the bridge and not hit it, right? So, I think we could get a lot of awesome shots. I think a lot of places, even on this ride, like that little island.
Hello, Father. Here I am.
Lots of cool things, man. I think with the drone, right? I'm positive. Like, imagine, just use your imagination. And I kind of like to keep things real. Not go Hollywood and stuff. But could add some spice, you know? Could add some spice. Now, what are the negatives about the drones? Number one, cost. Of course. They cost about $1,300 to $1,500 US dollars. Which is a pretty penny. You know what I mean? I gotta save my money and take care of Paul's teeth and I got a lot to do, man. That there's a lot of money. I mean, I could use it, and I don't know about other people out there, but I could definitely say I would be using it. You saw I got some videos online, right? Number two, another negativity. I've seen people distracted by me. Like when I first came to China and it was in Hubei, I saw people looking at me and crashing the bikes. Or I saw people walking into poles. And we already get so many people riding close to me. I wouldn't want them to get too close to me and get distracted about the drone and be watching the drone and kill me. And that, I mean, I always try to be safe and to improve my safety margin. I know you guys think that like riding over this bridge is dangerous, But you're right and you're wrong. You know, I'm a professional, but I gotta be careful. I mean, look at me at a drone right now. This would be a great little bridge. So, cost is a negative. Distraction. Oh, they're not allowed to have motorcycles in Guangzhou, in the city. They're breaking the law. Those weekend warriors. So, what is another negativity? Another negativity is the battery. From what I've seen, the batteries only last like 26 or 27 minutes. Man. That's not a long time, man. I got hour-and-a-half rides, man. I can't be babysitting no drone. Changing batteries. Two or three times. You know, that would require extra effort. I have a hard enough time with the camera on my head. And its battery supply. If I'm gonna have drone problems. You know, I like low maintenance. And here's a big problem too. Like, what do you go out and buy one of these $1,500 drones? And then next year, you got a drone that can fly for an hour and a half. Man, that would suck, man. Because I don't know anybody around here that buys used drones, you know what I mean? So that would suck. To have that happen, you know. The rapid technology changing. Really suck. You know. I mean, I wish I would have bought my camera, my helmet many years ago. I mean, this ride, hell, even the rides you've seen last year's vlog, when I was going on more jobs every week, those ain't nothing, man. You should have seen when I was doing like 400.5 kilometers consistently. Yeah, you missed a lot of good rides, guys. I didn't miss them though. I was there. I know you can't tell because my ass is so fat right now. But all those hundreds of hours on these streets, when I say I'm kind of pro at this, I did my time. Not just, I know you're looking on Strava. Oh, speaking of Strava, I think this bike frame just passed 14,000 kilometers. Now I know that there must be like 500 kilometers on there that are not on Strava, right? So good job on this bike, man. I saw a Surly that bike on one of the channels I'm subscribed to, and this frame broke, you know? And I feel so bad about that. Oh, look at these guys. Oh, man. Weekend warriors. Ghost rider, motorcycle hero, singing baby, 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 you're looking so good. America, America is killing it, yeah. So, anyhow, his frame broke in the rear triangle. Now, because it's steel, he could get it welded, I think. But that sucks, huh? Luckily, our bike is holding out on us, you know? We're gonna have reviews coming, everybody. We're gonna have some reviews. Yeah, I need to control my sleep patterns. Keep on top of my diet. Lose some more weight. You guys saw in the last video when my wife was drunk. Oh, ninjas. So goofy. Aren't they hot? Motorcycle ninjas. I went crazy. And I had two Red Bulls and 2 root beers. I know that's a lot of sugar, man. I know a lot of people say beer would be better. You're right. But I gotta lose weight. Gotta get these notebooks done for my children. Tonight I'll come home early. I don't care. They're eating their pizzas. I gotta get home early. So this guy broke his frame. Anyhow, we're talking about drones. That was the negative thing, you know. The improving technology. And what do you do when you buy it and then it's out of date? Number 3, weather. Man, I love to ride my bike in the rain. It makes me so happy. Well, I'm just kidding. I mean, sometimes it's cool. Sometimes it pisses me off. But the thing about the rain is, rain or shine, I'd like to have a drone that can operate in all weather conditions. Keeping it real. However, it seems only really expensive drones do that. Now, I don't know for sure. Because I think I did a mistake, guys. It says 14 kilometers, everybody. Did I make a mistake? I think I did. There's my canopy down there. Let's see. Wasn't looking at the map. Oh no, I know this way. Because they're dredging that out right there. Gotcha. We're good. So, all-weather drone. Next, you know, I'm on a bike. Woo, look at the trees there, huh? Beautiful, man. I'd be like, drone, go out and check out the trees, Captain. So, number 3. Not just that, I'm on a bike, so you know, I could carry a lot of stuff on my bike. If it's huge and durable, you know, I'm sure I could bungee strap it to the back. I mean, I'd rather have a durable, waterproof one than a non-durable. But then you look at the other guy. I seen they got this one that you can fold up and put in your back of your bike jersey, man. I would maybe sacrifice portability for durability, waterproofness, and battery life. However, you know, not all of them got that follow me AI function. So, I'm not sure. Would have to have one that is smart. Smart drone. Now, one more thing, of course, is the government. You see these guys going on the outside of the city here? Because they're not allowed in Guangzhou. So they're scared a little bit. No motorcycles allowed in the city. I didn't make the law, man. So, a lot of people concerned about the government. Well, I know there's a couple other bloggers using drones. All those famous bloggers in China, Lao and whatever the The guys are riding the motorcycles together. I know they're losing drones. I don't know. So man, like, I don't see a lot of police on this street, and I think that it might not be a problem, you know? Getting it into the country, that could be scary. I don't think I could buy a drone from another country. I don't think so. So, I'm limited to whatever I could get my hands on here. So what do I know? What do I know, man? Well, I looked online. Just a little bit. And saw we ain't going fast enough, are we? So they got these DJIs. I think it's called MAvic or something. Pros. They got the MAvic 4 Pro or something. They got this other one, MAvic 4. I guess the new one is where it's at, man. It's the one I told you about, I think. You can fold it down. It's got the longest flight time, 27 minutes. But they got some others. They got hour flight time. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think those other ones cost like $4,000 versus $1,000, right? Huge difference. They got an H2O kind of drone. I'm not too sure about that. It seems like it might be something more expensive that you have to build. It's like a kit. So,
Lap speed 24.4.
and I don't think they got that in China. I know those DJIs, they do. Those DJIs, they sell them in special. Fuck this guy, man. Package deals. Look at this guy.
Continue on S81 for 6 kilometers.
Want to kill me. Tow truck. Terrible. See, like a package deal where you could get like 3 batteries and some other shit together. I mean, if they only go 27 minutes per battery, I need at least 3 or 4 batteries, man. Kind of a thing that sucks. Another thing that sucks is like, I do a lot of the same routes, you know? So, well, that's all right, man. I know a lot of, I got a long list I was thinking of places to go where it would be pretty cool. But I don't know, man. That's a lot of money for me right now. My wife hasn't been stable. I'm not making the kind of money I used to make. I was gonna check out any Chinese versions. See if there's any good Chinese alternatives out there. You know, there might be much cheaper. There might be cheap alternatives. If you're watching and you guys want to tell me what you think about drones or what you know about them, you can make any good recommendations. Waterproof, durable, whatever. You know, I'm always trying to save money. Always trying to save money, you know. You know how my life is. So let me know. You know, if you want to subscribe to our Patreon account and make some donations, that's appreciated. I can promise you some drone action. You know, I'm curious how well the drones work inside tunnels. always wanted to know, because that's where some of our best performances come from. But not just tunnels, man. Bobby wants to take the dog for a walk with the drone, man. You seem like George Jetson, huh? Artie told me, you know, drones aren't just for Iraq, man. They're doing search and rescue with them. And I guess he's right. I see the guy in Western China Adventures. Everybody doing that. I don't want to be too late to the game. So anyhow, Patron, subscribe, 11 million. Troll. Now, another thing is, I'm real reluctant to spend money on things that ain't my kids.
That's speed. In 300 meters, turn right onto.
However,
In 200 meters, turn right.
however, I like keeping videos on the blog, and maybe one day we'll get some kind of money out of this. My good friend and subscriber and patron Artie was saying that I could put together travel packages. I had some people saying they like to ride. I guess he's right. That could be a future opportunity. Get all the kinks worked out. People want to go on rides? Sure. Could be, man. Trying to get my wife squared away. I like to do a ride after this camp is done, at least to the ocean. If not Cambodia, but there's got to be possibilities. You know, anyhow.
Now it's going to return to land on Earth. Awesome.
Anyhow, this was our first drone special. Oh, I'm too so high. Yeah, I only got about 4 hours of sleep last night. So I'm not at my peak performance. It's no excuse to be slacking though, huh? Should not be slacking. Oh, I hope my back tire is not leaking. Maybe I did pull out a huge staple metal piece last week. So I stayed up yesterday on my day off, in my bad deal, doing the second video. Wasn't easy. We got a lot of people on the shoulders today, huh? Beautiful ride though, huh? Beautiful ride. Beautiful. So, see about my tires, guys. Saying 14,000 kilometers. They're looking pretty good. Oh, Quatai was trying to call me right now. Quatai, I'm on my bike right now, man. Going to work, man. I can't talk right now. Son, my phone's gonna fall down. I can't talk right now, man. I can't hear you. It's about my tires, man. If I was gonna take people on tours and bike rides, so I got about 7,000 kilometers more in these? Mayhaps. If I was going on a long tour, would I choose the same ones? Maybe. Maybe the touring ones. But you know, I'm scared to buy in China because I bought these Marathon Supreme's out of China, and they've been golden. However,
Continue for 3 kilometers.
the ones I bought 4 years ago had
In 3 kilometers, take the exit toward
many more flats.
21 point.
Yeah. I had to change the other tires like 8,000 kilometers, 9,000, because I just get too many flats. And look at these bad boys. 14,000 kilometers. I know they're newer, but also I bought these out of China. So who's to say? I switched to the heavier Marathon Supreme Touring Plus because they had more tread. And me and Artie were talking about tread earlier. Tread's just a gimmick, mostly to sell tires. But in some cases, tread is a little bit more flat protection, you know what I mean? These are doing real good. I'll bet you they got at least 7,000 kilometers left. So I worked on the camp video, got it done. Today's the last day for this group. Today's the last day for this group. Closing ceremony. I'm running late. I'm running late because the internet was turned off in my house. And I tried to pay the bill online, and I wasn't very successful. And I can't trust my wife to pay it. But the kids use the internet a lot. So I tried to pay it before I left. It made me late. Unfortunately. I would have never been late if I could trust my wife to pay a bill. Kind of sucks, you know what I mean? I didn't want to give them an excuse. Ironically, because these videos are above and beyond my pay grade. Chain almost came off right there. You see that? Not a good time for that kind of shit to happen. Excuse my language. Don't like to give any excuses, man. Also, the internet is my only communication with my children since she broke her phone.